mattered plastics.
Which is 9 matter balls in a superheated blaze burner press.
Ooh.
Compacting setup.
Ah, we need to make matter balls. Ooh, what would be a good way to feed material into matter?
Something cheap.
Something cheap. I'm thinking wood slabs. Rice.
I'm thinking rice.
Rice.
If we had just processed all that, we've got a bunch more we could process. That's not nearly as much as we had before.
No.
Oh man.
I'm thinking. Now we actually are not that. Now that I've got the power system, we are breaking even on kelp. So don't mess with that. Yeah. I even had to go down and put efficiencies in it just to make sure that we didn't overuse the kelp now.
Okay.
So, yep. These now have an auxiliary reaction chamber, an integral component, so they're 4x plus this, which gets amplified by that, and then I've got 2 multi-cycle injectors on it.
Yeah.
So it cooks it continuously as fast as it can, but we're also using it.
So we just need more cookers though.
Yeah, just need more cookers. So I might eventually add the 2 more things, especially if we discover that when we move into the next chapter that this stuff is too slow and we have to speed it up. If we have to speed up, we're going to have to take it off of the wind turbines and get it onto the main system, and then we'll definitely need additional power at that point. But right now, everything's working the way it is, so I don't feel like there's too necessary to adjust it until it's necessary, I guess. Maybe we'll discover that it's not. I'm hoping I don't have to. Because it's going to be a kind of a pain, not so much to fit it in, but to rework the route of the kelp, because it'd have to go underneath that, or there is another option that I thought about. Like, if we really want a lot more power, I duplicate this entire system and put it down below this system. So we just have 2 5 core systems stacked on top of each other for a total of 10, so which would completely double our power, which I would hope would be good for till the end of the series. But if I did that, but that would be the easiest way for me to expand this, and then I could just go down. I could just suck the materials off of the current belt straight down, and then push the other materials back up, like the cooked kelp. But anyway, that's where we're at with that. All right, now that I'm actually recording, do we want to talk about all that calculation stuff that we were standing back here boggling over? Where we're gonna put it? That's the big question. I guess that's the big question. Yeah. Where are we gonna put it? Because
that is.
I'll record an intro for this later. Hey folks, Landstryder here. Welcome back to another episode on Create Above and Beyond. This should be episode 22, I think. Let's hope so I don't have to post-edit that. Again. Anyway, guys, we are into chapter 5. We've just kind of been opening the book, looking at it. We started working a little bit on getting an area ready for it, and I recorded a bit of that. Maybe I should make an intro. So here's the intro. For the start of chapter 5, this is going to take a few episodes, guys. So don't expect this one to get done like this episode. It's just not going to happen. There's a lot to do here. No. So, in fact, which is why I've got all this stone in my inventory that I just smelted, because I need to make my bricks. You know how I like my bricks. And then we're going to go back over here and continue expanding the floor out. Like it. Oh, cool. Nice.
Build one for the wind.
Yes, build one for the wind. Also, exchanger for the wind. And if you haven't noticed, I made an extra resonant exchanger on accident because I lost mine for a little bit. I then found it later. It was in the charger down in the lab. I'm not sure how I ended up putting it there, but I must have at some point. But yeah, there's an extra resonant exchanger in the cabin now, in the charger over there, if you need it.
Yeah, I'm
Speaking
not sure
of
what happened to my exchanger.
needing it, maybe yours was the one I found in the thing down there.
I don't know. No, mine had been in my backpack. I don't know what happened to it.
Yeah, mine seemed to disappear at one point too, but like I said, I thought I think I found it again. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Point is, we've got the materials to make resonant exchangers now easily.
All day long.
All day long, yeah. Let's make all that brick. Done. Yeah, because this may not end up being building out here. I don't know how far out the building will come, but the courtyard at least needs to come out to here, I think. Especially if we're going to be launching a rocket out of this corner. And I'm thinking that's where we want to launch our rocket from. Seems like a good spot. Or could be a good spot. I don't know. Anyway, this corner is where we want to launch our rocket from. Just going to say that now.
Yep.
Don't know what we need to build it, but alright. Well, yeah, kind of know what we need to build it. This is a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. We've got to start melting down our calculation processors. If I can go up there. I need to put a staircase somewhere back here in the back from the downstairs, like right here maybe. A staircase. Of course, now that we got this all open and stuff over this way, I'll have a lot more opportunity for staircase over this way. In fact, maybe it can be out there on a balcony. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But we got to melt down these things right here. Right? Calculation mechanisms? Yes. What did I just put in there that I didn't want to put in there? It was something. Well, I guess I'll know what it was when I go looking for it in my inventory and I can't find it. Let me put this away, and then that, and something's missing. What is it? It's my saw. No, there's the saw. My wrench? No, there's my wrench. Something's missing from this middle cluster, and I don't know what it is. Off the top of my head. I'll figure it out when I need it, basically. Because I just stuck it in here, and I didn't see what it was. Dang it. Anyway, okay, so I put a switch on this just so we could turn this process off from time to time, but I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. Allow us to get our maximum calculation mechanisms ready to go. We'll have like 2,000 some hundred, which that will make all this go, which will make the entire assembly line hum into action. This is now popping out stuff. This is now popping. See, this is much slower than the processes upstairs. And that's what I'm afraid of. Like, when this stuff starts just... When we start melting these down and we just start needing them like one right after another, hand over fist, that part of the factories might not keep up with the production. We're going to have a serious log jam here. What's the other word I'm looking for? Bottleneck. We got a serious bottleneck right here. And it's primarily this thing right here. Like, this isn't that much. This one's okay. If we sped this up, it would probably just be okay, except for the this stuff, the algae blend. Might not be a bad idea to have some way to increase that. Like, it might just be a matter of putting a I actually know how we can increase the algae cooker's rate, which would just be to put a brass funnel on this so that it dumps out a whole stack of the algae blend at a time and cooks it all at one time. Yeah, that would fix that. So that's easy to speed up. The problem comes with this back here. This is the process that really cannot be sped up. All you can really do is duplicate it so that you get a higher output of the material. So we would need additional spouts and ways to produce this purified Cirrus quartz faster. And the only way to do it faster is do more of the processes. Oh goodness, terrible time for hiccups. Sorry about that, guys. I noticed I've been doing that in a couple of my videos, hiccuping and things like that. So if my speech sounds funny, that's probably me trying to not hiccup in your ear. Okay. So you've already got this figured out?
Yeah, and the calculation processes are basically over at this corner of the building.
Yep.
So I figure some way of bringing them out and around the outside to get them into the smelter would be a good idea.
Yep. Oh, and
Like
this
some of
is...
those pretty pipes at high speed. Or I guess it doesn't even need to be high speed, it just needs to be a steady flow. So.
Steady flow, yeah. Do we want to take them off the belt, or do we want to take them out of the...
I'm thinking probably out of the drawer.
Out of the drawer. In that case, I might move the drawer to the backside, just to make it a little more convenient for this process.
I mean, there are a couple of things they're used for raw like that, but I mean,
I can still reach the drawer from the backside. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't mind it being on the backside.
It's just no, yeah. Okay, so backside.
And then you might not even need this. You might not even need the pretty pipes, to be honest. So put that there. Now don't
pull it out that wall.
Well, you could go right straight down and follow the wall on the inside, and then pop out over there. And that way you don't have, unless you want the pipe on the outside.
I kind of like the idea of the pipe running around the outside of the building with it.
All right. You know, maybe we could just use some chute at some point for some decoration. Because, you know, it doesn't have to be functional. It just has to look like a pipe on the outside of the building, right? And like it goes in and out.
True.
We don't have to have a purpose.
I was thinking we should do like this.
Oh.
Which is why I was thinking just the pretty pipes the entire way.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind. Okay. We're at that point where it really doesn't matter how I get things around. That's why I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I'm not pressed about. That's why I don't mind about the these things, the wormholes. I mean, the wormholes are the ultimate like.
Yeah, true.
I mean, they're even. I think it's even better than ender chests, personally. But.
All right. Our process is on the way.
Nice.
How quickly they smell. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Poof, poof, yep.
Man, we could make this thing one layer as what the footprint it's got, and it still wouldn't fill up at the speed of that pipe.
Oh,
speed of the extraction pipe.
You also got to think we're not going to be pouring out of it very fast either, unless we're like pouring a ridiculous amount all at once, which we might want to do. We might want to do.
Let's see here. Let's see. Let me grab this drain. Oh, we've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things we're gonna need to cast, being the 3, the 8, and then the 4 mathematical operators.
Okay. Well, maybe we need we need the 4 mathematical operators. Maybe we don't.
True.
Maybe we only need subtraction and addition.
Well, we'd at least need division as well. Well, fraction addition. Can we do?
I mean, A minus.
Yeah, we could.
A minus 3 is 5, and
minus 3 is 2. 8 minus 2 would be 6. Minus 2 would be 4. Or minus 3 would be 3. Minus 2 would be 1.
Yeah,
and
so
we
I'll
can work it from there. Yeah.
So all we need is subtraction and addition,
yep, okay.
and division. We do need. Well, no, you wouldn't have to have division because you just want 2 minus 2 is 0. 2 minus 2, yeah, 0. So we could get 0 easily with. Yeah, we really only need the addition and subtraction if we want to. So yeah, let's just stick with multiplication or subtraction and addition. That way we don't. That's 2 things that we don't have to deal with. Nice. I like 8, 3 plus minus. Nice.
Oh, dang it. Out of seared bricks. Oh, wait, but we've got faucets still. Good.
Let's see, yeah, faucet. Too bad you didn't have another drain at the other end. You could just have it going around in a loop, right?
Well, that's what this is for.
Oh,
There.
I see.
And now it's continually pouring as long as we have hoppers underneath to pull the items out.
That's smart. I don't
or
think
whatever
many people,
else we need underneath.
I don't think many people understand how to use these channels, and this is a perfect example of it, Knock. I think people are going to appreciate seeing that, just because most people don't even know that exists.
It's a system I set up for automatic pouring a lot.
Yeah, it is really good.
When I'm using Tinkers.
And I don't use Tinkers enough to really bother with it too often. But yeah, if you're using Tinkers for all your processing and stuff, or any kind of processing, this is the way to go if you got to do continuous pouring. And it'll just go forever, right?
Yep.
Now the other, where's the...
Or until the internal buffer of the smeltery gets filled up.
Oh wow, we actually are almost full. And then it'll stop melting these, right? It'll just fill up and stop melting at that point?
Yeah.
Cool.
Should probably want.
Alright. Well, it looks like we got our liquid logic solved. So we're going to go ahead and... I think we're going to put all the math processes underneath in a big open area under the courtyard, or possibly partially under the factory. Who knows? We're going to need a bunch of things. What are the things I'm thinking of? The crafting things. The crafters. These guys are going to need a ton of mechanical crafters. Yeah, because for each math problem that we need to solve, we need like 3 mechanical crafters. We want all those to be very fast. Oh, good. That I like. Oh, goodness. Very nice. Okay, so that will be our supply of unprocessed logic parts and stuff. Anyway, guys, I think we want to wrap this one up because, yeah, this is going to be a multi-part thing. There's no point in trying to push it all into one. And I think I've got enough for an episode here. So we've got liquid logic processing. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good start into the next chapter. Before we actually head out, though, of this video, you know what we haven't done, Knock, or I haven't done. We've just kind of saving it for when we were recording. And since we are, in fact, recording, I'm going to move away from there so no one will hear that. Since we are, in fact, recording, it is time to actually press the button on the quest. Finality? Right. Yeah, the final start. The finale? Finale. Let's do it. Click the check mark. Welcome to the final chapter of this journey. Binding the data center. Or building. Maybe binding too. But building the data center. What will this entail? Thousands of numeric calculations. That's what we were just talking about. We need a lot of space for this. But do not fear. As an inventor, you will let your creation do all the work for you as usual. Cast the combined logics of all your calculation mechanisms into 2 digits from which you will calculate 8 others through the series of crafting operations. A digital ME system is recommended for managing the logistics, though not strictly required. Okay. Sounds like we need to build our ME system too. So maybe that's going to be in between. Because, yeah, we definitely had to put that together. Really not too hard at this point, since we have a lot of the materials necessary and have relatively unlimited. So, yeah, we can start building our ME system. Our first ME system that's actually going to be functional and doing some things for us. But yeah, all that on the next episode, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button if you did in fact like the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to help out that channel, and ring that bell just like your village was under attack. But thanks, guys. Until next time, I will catch you later.
Bye-bye.